Hello, everybody. Briximus Prime back at it again, and surprise, surprise, the package that I ordered didn't arrive at the time that they said it was going to arrive, so the live stream ended up getting postponed. I originally had it set for noon, 12, my time, 12, and then because the package said it was going to be here between 10 and 12, didn't show up till just now, and it's right 1:40 right now, so it didn't show up until like an hour and 40 minutes after it was expected to. So here we are. I don't have any comic books or anything to show off, but I guess something that is worth showing off is the haul of everything I picked up from TFCon. If none of you saw the TFCon video that yes, Firewall, you're right. The package was late. Just showing off really quick everything that I got at TFCon and just new stuff in general, I guess. I don't have any comic books to show off, but I was going to unbox this originally, but it showed up a couple weeks ago, and I was too eager to open it up and see the figure for myself. But I did get the Pablo Studio Series Wheeljack Pablo. So review on him sometime soon. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair this guy and Nightbird. I'm going to review these two together because I still need to review Nightbird as well. What else? Oh, yeah. So at TFCon, I got the TFCon exclusive third-party figure, the Fans Hobby Wingman. It's a third-party version of a Decepticon from the tail end of the Generation 1 cartoon era. But yeah, he's got a Power Master gimmick and such. And then who else? Oh yes, also picked up the third party High Dive from what's it they called? Dream Star Toys. Looks fantastic. Gonna have to review that as well. Just got Pablo 2 minutes ago. Nice. What else? Oh yeah, duh. Also, I picked up something very special in here. From TFCon, I also picked up the Transformers Collectors Club Thrustinator. Thrustinator is an exclusive figure to the Collectors Club. Pretty much Thrustinator is a merging between the character of Thrust and Waspinator, because in Beast Machines, it was established that Waspinator's spark got reused and reformatted into a new body for the Viacon General Thrust. And so this is an interdimensional character where Thrust and Waspinator merge together as two bots in the same body. Or I guess it's two bots to form one body. But anyway, I want to review this eventually, the Thrustinator figure. Very personal holy grail of mine. I've always wanted to get. Really happy I got it. What else from TFCon? Oh, yes. From TFCon, I also got the movie masterpiece, the MPM number 8 Megatron. Got him as well. Very nice figure. Gonna have to review this guy fairly soon. Yeah, very happy with that figure. I still want to get Masterpiece movie Bone Crusher. Oh yeah, I also got. I saw the Star Seekers figures. I'm not really a fan of the. Was the original race of Thrustinator packed in all fancy like the one you have? Yes, the original release of him came in that fancy brown box with the foam insert. That's how all the Collectors Club figures came, except for I think like one or two of them. I know Depth Charge got a special. He got packed in two different ways, and then there was another figure I think that also got a special box. But all of them usually came in a brown shipping box with a foam insert. But yeah, and also that makes it nice for Thrustinator to be put away in storage pretty easy if I ever have to. If I can't have him displayed on the shelf, I can easily put him away in a nice foam inserted box. But yeah, Back on topic, I did also pick up this figure because I saw the recent Star Seekers collection figures that are coming out, and honestly, I like how all of them look. I just am not planning on buying all of them. The only one I actually want to buy is Cannonball, which is the repaint retool of Red Alert. And but the lockdown, I'm kind of meh on the lockdown. So while I was at TFCon, I picked up the Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Lockdown. Very happy I was able to find the Revenge of the Fallen one. This is my preferred mold for Lockdown. So, yeah, so I'm just going to have that in my collection as my definitive Lockdown. What else did I grab from TFCon? Oh, yes. How could I forget? I bought Transformers Prime Soundwave. Yeah, he looks pretty dang good. Yeah. Because I highly doubt any legacy version of this character they're actually going to make look like this. Like, if you're going to get Soundwave, just get this one. Collectors Club made their own packaging, or was that BotCon? I think that was BotCon. BotCon exclusives usually came in their own packaging, or they came in like a little plastic baggie, depending on the figures. What else? Oh, I picked up the last of the cassettes that you need for the Fall of Cybertron stuff, those data disc ones. There's Ratbat right here. There's, I got Rumble, Frenzy, and Ravage. Rumble, Frenzy, and Ravage are currently inside my Fall of Cybertron Sound Blaster, the Voyager Sound Blaster. There's Ravage, and then Rumble and Frenzy are also in there. Decided to pick up those guys because they were, I wanted to get them for the Sound Blaster that I've got. And then, was that it? I think that might have been it. I know I did get a lot of like autographs and stuff like, and like other stuff that I paid for that wasn't toys, but I did show those off. Oh, hey, Optination, how's it going? I did show those off in the TFCon vlog. So if any of you want to get a closer look or know more about the stuff that I got, I have a full detailed list of everything in the TFCon vlog. Also, hope you guys enjoy the new Carnage review that I got out for Marvel Legends. Really happy how that one turned out. Especially that little bit at the beginning. I'm pretty proud of. TFCon LA was really awesome. Yeah, I have had a busy few weeks, Firewall, because not just YouTube and other stuff going on. I also had my birthday a little bit ago, which I still have a bit of my birthday to do because normally I have a live stream on here and we just hang out for my birthday or whatever. I do like a birthday live stream and I show off the haul of stuff I got for my birthday, but I'm not doing one this year only because we've split my birthday into multiple ways. I did my small birthday celebration with some of my family and whatnot, and they gave me a couple gifts or whatever, but most of my birthday was kind of meant to be held at TFCon. The rest of my family, as we hung out over there. And then the other part of my birthday is me and my friends are going to go see the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire movie as kind of like the friend celebrating of my birthday or whatever. So technically, then some of my friends have been telling me they have gifts for me and they were going to give it to me at the movie theater. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. But I did just want to show off one of the things I did get for my birthday, though. The YOLO Park Rise of the Beasts Scourge that I did the review on a couple days ago, or about a week ago now. That was one birthday gift that I got. I was so happy with it that I had to review it like as soon as I got it. But the other thing I did also get for my birthday was my brother gave me the Javelin and Cascade 2-pack from Amazon. So he wanted to get me something that I don't have, and this is definitely something I don't have. So I'll have to review these at some point. They're pretty interesting characters. I already have them up on the shelf over there, so really appreciate that from my brother. Very nice gift from him. And then, because I wasn't planning on buying those figures myself, even though they looked really interesting, but hey, doesn't matter anyway. He got it for me. Just trying to check if there's anything else I need to catch you guys up to speed on, because I have not done a live stream unboxing in a little while, so I'm just double checking to see if there's anything else that I need to mention? No, I think that's it. Pretty much just the package today. We've got a nice, big, hefty box from Amazon, and I'm really excited about this. So, you know what? Let's just get right on into it. I don't care. Well, I guess it's already been 10 minutes, but still. I do not care. I just want to get right into this box. I want that Target exclusive Carnage so much. Oh, yes. Yeah, the true gift is the friends I've made along the way. But yes, mentioning about that Carnage, that's kind of part of the reason why I decided to review my Venom Pool Carnage figure, because it's the same figure as the Target exclusive, but it's in darker muted colors, and it's based on the Maximum Carnage comic and not the not the cartoon like that one is. And that one has a slightly better head sculpt, but it has the nice body on the one that I just reviewed that I love. But he also has the extra arm weapon accessories, and the colors are slightly brighter and more saturated. And I keep trying to convince myself that I don't need it, but I still kind of want it because I like Carnage. But aside from Carnage, another thing that I also really love is Transformers. And this package is of probably my most anticipated Transformers figure of the year, period. Well, there are some other ones, but this is definitely one of them. Oh, it feels so good to have this in my hands. Finally. This is, without further ado, this is the Transformers Bumblebee Movie Studio Series Concept Art Megatron. There he is. Freaking finally, he's here in my hands. I have been wanting this so freaking badly. You have no idea how much I've been wanting this figure, and I'm planning on reviewing it immediately after this live stream is over. I'm going to start recording this already because I've already been planning out a review on this guy. I've been really, really eager to get this thing. This is probably my bet. I guarantee when I do the review at the end of when I do the video at the end of the year, where it's me talking about my top Studio Series figures of the year, this is already number one. No doubt in my mind. This is already Studio Series number one of the year for me. And I haven't even opened it up or even handled the figure yet. So let's just get him out of there. I'll mess around with him, and then I'll end the live stream so I can get started on the review. But I'm really eager to get this guy out. I'm surprised you didn't build the YOLO Park kit on stream. Well, here's the thing. It's not really an involved model kit as you think. Really, all you have to do is just put the limbs on, and that's it. Like, it's not that involved of a model kit. The stream would have taken like 3 minutes. Like, the build for the YOLO Park, it is a model kit, but like a lot of it is already pre-built and pre-painted. The only thing you really have to do is put the head on, put the arm on, leg, foot. Like, it's very straightforward, even though it says it's a model kit. Like, it's very easy to put it together. The stream would have only been like 3 minutes long. Like, the build time would have been 3 minutes. It didn't take very long. If it was a more involved model kit, then I would have built it on stream. Ooh, Megatron, yes. Lord Megatron. And yeah, I did get to meet Frank Welker at TFCon. Very happy with that. And there is his fusion cannon. So getting this figure after doing that feels right somehow, because it's like I got to meet the one and only Megatron, and now I'm getting probably one of the best Megatron toys ever made in my hands. So I don't know what it is. Just feels right that I'm getting this shortly after meeting the legendary Frank Welker, which also his birthday was also this month. So happy birthday to our one and only Lord Megatron. You know what? Because of this guy's posability, I might not have to cut any twisty ties, because it looks like he can pose well enough that he can just bend out of the twisty ties. because I don't want to risk using the knife and cutting the twisty ties and ruining the figure. The figure I've been looking so forward to. Let's call on something. Come on. There he is. This is garbage now. Throw that away if I can. Hold on, Megatron. Put you down. There we go. Throw that away. That is garbage. Sayonara. I'll put my knife away for safety reasons. All right. Yes. Megatron. Put his fusion cannon on. I absolutely adore this design. This is one of my favorite designs for Megatron in general, and holy crap. I didn't realize how much posability he has in his freaking hands. He has masterpiece level articulation in his hands. Or, for anyone who doesn't collect masterpiece, it's on par with the Commander class Rodimus Prime. And not just that, there is very minimal kibble on this figure, and he's a freaking triple changer. Yeah, some of those modes look a little half A, but I mean, come on. Scorponok is a very good figure. I like Scorponok. I already did a review on him. If you guys want to see it, you can go and check it out. But holy crap. This is a really awesome Megatron. Wow. Wow. I am genuinely impressed with this. Like, this is a very, very good figure. His knees do seem a little looser than I would like, but I mean, it's a very minor complaint. Wow, I'm just really impressed. Like, again, he has like zero kibble on him, and he's like superposable. Everything feels nice and tight. Nothing feels too loose. He has elbow swivel, bicep swivel, deep elbows, wrist swivel. Like I said, very articulated fingers and such. Like, I'm very impressed with this thing. And he does have a very buttery smooth waist swivel. This is one of the best feeling waist swivels on a figure I've seen in a long time. Like, just, I love how he has like the Generation 1 Megatron design, yes, but it's also like got the detail from the Bayverse stuff. And he looks super intimidating. I mean, like, just look at the box. How scary is that face for a freaking villain? I mean, like, come on. That is a freaky Megatron design. Like, they took the goofy-looking cartoon character and they made him scary-looking. Kind of similar to the difference between like Vulture in the Spider-Man cartoon between Vulture in live action. Like, he looks scary. He's got the dark glowing eyes and the deep mask with the scary blade wings. Like, he's scary looking. So, like, kind of similar to this. It's like you took that goofy cartoon character and made them like the scariest thing that you could possibly like run into. Whoa! Very impressive butterfly joints in here. Holy crap. That makes for really good fusion cannon poses. Kind of reminds me of the, funny enough, he's right here on the table because I was messing around with him earlier. Kind of similar to the butterfly joints on the Siege Starscream. Very good for those fusion cannon poses. Dang. And there's a lot of paint on this. I don't feel like there's a lot of like missing paint work on this. Like, wow. Also, I'm really curious. Aren't these supposed to... Yes, there we go. That's supposed to accommodate. That's supposed to move. These are some weird hip skirts things here. Like the way how they're designed looks a little off. Like the way how these like butterfly open, but they do open to accommodate for his leg articulation. So, I mean... And they don't really break the sculpt very much, so it's not an issue. It's just different. It's just different. Never seen that before. Just wow. Wow, geez. Double jointed knees. Look at that. But bam! I've been seeing that toy guy who I met at TFCon, by the way. That toy guy, I saw a cool pose that he did with Megatron, where he got Megatron to do the Spider-Man pose. Like, here, let me see if I can pull it off just really quick with this guy. But I was just like, what? He was able to pull off the Spider-Man pose. I wonder how he did it with these hip skirts right here. Wonder how he did that. Obviously, I'm just doing this really quick, but it was like something like this, where like Megatron was able to do like the superhero landing pose, like Spider-Man thing. Like the way how he had it, it looked a lot better. But like I'm just doing this really quick, obviously. But like, dang, this is like really impressive. Like I'm genuinely impressed, and this is just the freaking robot mode, for crying out loud. Amazing ankle pivot. Everything feels solid and tight. And also, when trying to transform this, usually I can tell, like, oh, you pop this bit open and you transform it here. Like, I can't even tell where to start except for, like, folding the hands in. Like, besides that, I cannot even tell where you start with transforming this guy. Oh, would you look at that? That's a cool bit right there. Wow. If I really had to complain, which doesn't matter, I wish this guy maybe had light piping on him, but honestly, it's a minor complaint. It's not required for all Transformers figures to have to be good, but I mean, it would have been just the icing on the cake, if you know what I mean. And yeah, the fusion cannon looks great. You can add, it has a 5mm port right there, so you can stick blast effects in it and really sell the effect a whole lot more. And the fact that this guy is also a triple changer on top of that. This is the first ever triple changer in the Studio series, I mind you, by the way. Yeah, he turns into like a flying jet thing and then a tank. Like, I find that so impressive. The jet mode definitely invokes that original, it's like Transformers Prime. Now he's got like a flying Cybertronian jet mode, but then he also kind of invokes the gun a little bit with his tank mode, because the tank is just a moving gun. Just a big moving gun is what a tank is. There we go. Got his transformation instructions out. Let's figure this out. I want to see how to transform this guy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Thanks a lot. All right. Oh, interesting. Interesting. His fusion cannon has a whole bunch of freaking bells and whistles and like... Hang on. Let me show this off really fast. So you tab this off first, I think. Oh, interesting. So you tab that off first. This goes forward? Or does that stay where it is? Oh, interesting. This rotates? Shoot, what the freak? These joints are so tight, I didn't even freaking notice. So Megatron, his fusion cannon can just fold up, and you can just store it on his back. Like when he's not using it, you can just fold it up and just store it on his back when he's not using his fusion cannon. Like, look at that. Just... What? The joints were so tight on this, I thought it was all just one big piece. I didn't realize you could just fold it up. What the actual freak? What the hell? I have never seen that before. That guy's really funny, by the way. The guy who does the emotional damage. He's really funny. I follow him on Instagram. I see him upload all the time. All right. Color me impressed. He almost moves like a regular action figure. Yes, he does. He literally moves like just any other freaking action figure, and he transforms into 2 different alt modes. Like, what the... Like, this is absolute witchcraft. What Hasbro designer sold their soul to make this? Who made this? I would like to shake their hand, because this is very impressive, and I haven't even transformed it yet. So let's see, what mode did they have you go into first? The tank mode. Tank mode's first. So... Oh, that's how you can do it. Okay, I just figured out how you can pull off the Spider-Man pose. So these hip skirts back here that were hindering me before, they literally have a feature for transformation where they fold backwards. With them folding backwards, there is nothing in the way for his freaking kick. What the absolute... Huh? All right, now let me try and pull that off for you guys so you guys can see. Oh my gosh. See, there we go. Look at that. What the freak? How does he do that? Holy crap. An absolute masterpiece. He really looks like he can't transform, which tells me his alt modes are very weak. Actually, the tank mode looks good. It's only the jet mode that looks kind of meh. At least from the promotional images. But that's why I'm eager to transform it, because I actually want to see what the alt modes look like in general. Because again, they're Cybertronian modes, so you can't judge them too much. But I mean, the tank mode still looks pretty convincing. Yeah, so let's see. I did that. Oh, just hit the freaking camera. I'm so excited. I'm like running into everything. Ooh. The joints are nice and tight on this. Some of them do feel a little too tight, but I mean, at least it's better to have him tight than have him be a freaking wet noodle. Am I right? Oh, come on. Why'd the other one come undone so easily? Shoot, dang. What the freak? Oh, there we go. There we go. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, there we go. Figured it out. It was just a little too tight for my liking. So they want me to do what now? Oh, shoot. Okay, interesting. So now they want me to split his waist like so. Dang, these joints are tight, I'm telling you. See, look at that. He's already transforming, and I could not even find any of these joints in the other mode. What now? Ah, I moved the hip skirts back where they were. His shins move up. and out of the way somehow. So they're concealing the treads right there. So how do they move? Like I said, I don't want to ruin this figure because I do not want to have to buy a new one. So interesting. It just shows them just lifting it up. Just lifts up apparently. But I'm trying that and it's not going. Doesn't want to work. Oh man, I don't want to break this. Holy shnikes. I see what they're trying to get me to do. They're trying to have me pop open the shin so this tread can fold out, but it doesn't want to move. Oh, there we go. Got it. Got it. Figured out where to grab it. There we go. See, now for future reference, when I go in to transform this figure, I know where to grab it from so I don't risk breaking him. So do these stay where they are, or do these hinge outward? Oh, interesting. His feet fold in. Sorry if I'm kind of... The only thing you're seeing on the live stream is me just looking down like this. This other hinge joint doesn't want to move. This other hinge joint is supposed to move so that it'll allow for this bit to move backwards. There we go. It's just really stiff. I'm just nervous about breaking this figure, you know. I just do not want to break this thing at all. Oh, and it looks like this must hinge down or something to form part of the tank. I'll leave it where it is for now, but very cool. So there's some treads for the tank. And then this bit does the same. This is very interesting. All right, now what? Oh, I see. I was supposed to rotate these around. Okay. Missed that step. There we go. Interesting. All right, now what? Wants me to do something with his back. Oh, geez. Those must be really helpful for articulation. He has these extra hinge joints that transform that hinge outward. Imagine using these for extra bits of posability on him. Like, wow. Posing on this guy is already like super top notch, and it just keeps getting crazier and crazier with the transformation on top of that. There we go. Got it. Got him. Very cool. What is that? Oh, very cool. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, so this hinges backwards. Head rotates. I do bring out this section of his chest up. All right, now what? Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, and by the way, you don't have to transform this guy without his fusion cannon on. You can completely keep it on and not have parts forming. Oh, I see. It still wants these bits out, and then you rotate them forward. Okay, I thought you folded them in. See, there's me going ahead and assuming stuff again, and it ends up being wrong. And these go in here, and then these fold down to then accommodate for those bits. Tank not looking too shabby so far. Where does it want this to go? Oh, like that. Whoa! Whoa! The tank is actually going to have a rotating turret. I was not expecting that. What the fudge? This is insane. How much detail there is on this. You know, because like sometimes there's transformers that turn into tanks, but they don't include the rotating turret because it hinders transformation or whatnot. But like, no, they really went all out on this thing. So let's see, how do they want this to go? Yeah, I kind of figured these would go up. You know what? I just realized that I forgot to transform in the hands, even though I said that was the most obvious bit of transformation that I could notice. It was the most obvious bit that I completely forgot it. Is that how that transforms in? Doesn't feel like it. Okay, there we go. Got it. His posable fingers are a little bit of a nuisance when transforming, but I figured it out. Yeah, there we go. There we go. What the freak? Oh, very interesting. Oh, very interesting. Interesting. Never seen that before. Yeah, that is very interesting. It's like they want you to also bend this section around. I've never seen this bit of a transformation on anyone before. It's really interesting because it's like they want you to actually have the arms elbowed like this and they connect together. I've never seen anything just get connected on an angle like that. It's really interesting. And then you take the cannon, the fusion cannon, and you wedge it right here into these pegs. And then that gives you your tank turret. Wow, what the freak? See, and that's pretty much the tank mode. And it's got full-on treads and everything. No rolling wheels or anything, but it has treads, and it does have a rotating gun turret, and the turret can move up and down. Like, what the hell? This thing is absolute witchcraft. It is absolutely bonkers how this actually works. Not a bad tank mode, I'd say. Weapon parts forming doesn't count. But hey, you can transform this without parts forming it, though. You can keep the fusion cannon on here. And also, by the way, not just that. People have been finding other alternate modes this can turn into besides the tank and jet. I've been seeing people on Instagram turning this thing into an elephant. I've seen someone turn this into a handgun that you can hold. I've seen someone turn this into a bird. A bird. Like, what? Where is this coming from? They're literally dipping into black magic. And then the flight mode just looks like it's definitely more involved than I thought. I'm just debating if I want to actually attempt to do it right now, is the thing. Do I want to attempt the flight mode? Yeah, why the hell not? Just do it really quick. All right. How's everyone doing, by the way? I'm doing pretty good so far. I mean, I got concept art Megatron. It's got to count for something. Okay. There's his hidden nose cone, by the way, that was hidden in his chest this entire time. So let's see. So after that, I already figured that bit out. Oh, I see what it wants me to do. It wants me to have this part rotated backwards. Like that. All right. There's supposed to be tabs that these go into, but I'm not... Oh, those go into it. Okay, I get it now. Didn't look like tabs for a moment, but I see it now. Oh, wait, I did mess up. This is supposed to be rotated around. I see. Right? Right? That's how this goes? Or did I have it correct? I think I already had it correct. Never mind. Make up your mind, Megatron. Yeah, that obviously goes in there because it grooves together. All right. Just to keep making it seem like this is supposed to snap in, but it doesn't really want to. It doesn't want to snap in, so why does it do that then? Why does it say so? Oh, cool. So you can actually have the fusion cannon still attached to him in jet mode by pretty much having it like this. Very interesting. Now what? This is so fascinating. Again, I can demonstrate a lot more of this in the eventual review for Megatron, but like this is just so fascinating of a transformation, or transformations, I should say, because again, it is multiple. It's just absolutely insane to me how this thing works. Yeah, I did that. Did that. Honestly, the jet mode is actually, but based on what it looks like the jet mode is easier to get to than the tank mode is. The tank mode is the most involved here, because the jet mode is pretty much just Megatron doing a funny pose, pretty much. It's pretty much just him doing a funny pose, which a lot of jet modes are, really. Yeah, there we go. These rotate backwards and tab into there. Isn't this supposed to tab in or something? Yeah, there we go. It was a really tight fit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, did I forget a step? I think I forgot a step. I think this has to go here first. Or else why would this bit not work? Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. Oh, no, I did have it right. So that's a little weird, but all right. Guess that's how this works then. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Tight fit right there. Yeah, saying it now, this is one of the best action figures of the year. Hands down. There we go. There we go. And then where does this go in? Oh, I see. The arms, the robot mode arms are supposed to tab in right there, aren't they? Pretty sure, because that's what it looks like. Yeah, the arms go in right there. And is that it? Yeah, it looks like that's it. Oh, there we go. I missed a step. That bit wasn't moved all the way. And then there is his Cybertronian jet mode. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. But yeah, very interesting transformation here. His arms are kind of just hanging out there on the bottom, but again, I don't mind it. I personally don't mind it. Well, yeah, that is pretty much it for the live stream. Sorry if it was kind of boring. I'm just really fascinated with this figure, but yeah, just wait for me to do the review and I'll have it be in a lot more detail and such. But yeah, that is. I probably should have just done the transformation thing on my own, like outside of YouTube. I probably should have just ended the live stream earlier and just did the transformation on my own. But yeah, very fascinating figure. Yeah, I'll definitely need to get a review out on this guy very soon. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this live stream unboxing. Glad I was able to kind of get caught up to speed. But yeah, I've got this guy planned out. I've got a couple more reviews planned out for the future. I need to do some housekeeping, as I'm calling it. It's like house. I have a lot of figures that have been in my backlog for too long, and I need to get the reviews on them out. And so I'm gonna be doing a lot of reviews from some older stuff that hasn't been around for a little while, and then I'm gonna be doing those mixing in with some of the newer stuff. So I'm really gonna try, putting out more reviews as possible, some older stuff and newer stuff. So anyway, that's basically it for this live stream unboxing. Thank you all for watching. This has been Briximus Prime, and I'll catch you guys next time with a concept art Megatron review.